Alright then guys, so Protos is finally legal back in the TCG, everybody's nightmare. The Swordsoul boss monster himself is finally out of jail and he's coming to take some Fire King Snake Eye booty all for himself. So in this video, I'll be showcasing what two cards can do for you. Ashana plus Adara can end up on an anti-Snake Eye or Fire King board just with Ashana and Adara. So I'm going to show you the combo at the end of the video. So you're going to want to stick around to the whole video. So I'm going to go the deck rundown, then I'm going to show the combo, okay? So we are going to be playing Protos. This guy is an absolute nightmare. If you don't know what Protos does, is by banishing 3 monsters with different attributes from your graveyard and or face up on the field. You can special summon it that way. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. You can declare 1 monster attribute on the field, destroy all monsters on the field with that attribute. Also until the end of the next turn, neither player can special summon monsters with that attribute. So what that means is that during your turn, you summon him and you declare an attribute. Let's say you call Dark, so you destroy all dark monsters on the field, so it will count himself, but since he cannot be destroyed by card effects, he won't destroy himself. Then until the end of the next turn, your opponent won't be able to special summon dark monsters, right? If you call Dark, so let's say you're playing against Dragon Link or something like that, you would call Dark and then your opponent won't be able to special summon none of the rockets, none of their extra deck, no SP Little Knight, no Dark, none of that. So that's why this guy was banned. You see the little ban logo right there is because he was banned for a long time, and now he's finally came back for some reason. But I'm gonna show you the combo, don't worry. So we're gonna play in 3 Ash Blossom. We are playing Desires, okay? You might be wondering why we're playing Desires. It's very good in this deck. You don't solely want to rely on Protos, and he's very searchable. So if you're able to search him before Desires, then do so. But then we're playing 3 Effect Veiler, very good, not once per turn. 3 Ecclesia, special summon, can special summon out stuff like Moyi or Taya, so a very good card. 3 Moyi, everybody knows Swordsoul because of Moyi, so why wouldn't we, right? 2 Taya because in case we banish one off Desires. 3 Longyon, the extender of the deck, maxing out on that. 2 Adara, you can play 3, but 2 is just the sweet spot. 3 Ashana, this is the best Henny, so you're gonna max out on that. 1 Shatana, very good. It's some damage step stuff. You're able to pop cards, and it's a level 4, which is very good with tokens and stuff like that. And 3 Vishuddha. This can banish itself, then bounce a card that your opponent controls. So very good at breaking boards. So this deck is very good at breaking boards. I remember I took this deck to a Houston regional, and I actually got my invite because of that, because of Swordsoul. And a lot of the time you're just able to break boards just with engine by itself. But I played it when Rice Heart was still legal, so it was different times. 3 Heavily Dragon Circle. This helps you dodge Imperm on Moyi or Taya. Plus, you're able to search your Protos because it says tribute 1 worm monster, add a worm monster from your deck to your hand. Or if you tributed a non-effect monster to activate this card, you can special summon it, right? But we want to add it anyway, so and it's a quick play, so you're able to dodge stuff like Imperm. 3 Desires, super good card in this deck. 3 Emergence, searches out your monsters. Also, if you control a synchro monster, you can add a worm monster, so you can actually search Protos off of this. So keep that in mind if you're playing Swordsoul. 3 Imperm and 1 Blackout. The effect to summon a token can actually come in clutch, so keep that in mind. For the side deck, 3 Evenly, 3 Barrier, 3 Talents, 1 Called by the Grave, 3 Nibiru, and 2 Pankratops, because this deck is very good at breaking boards. You're gonna learn that playing this deck. So now for the extra deck, we are playing 1 Dragite, 2 Baxia, 1 Xiaofeng, 1 Draco Berserker, 2 Grandmaster. I think 2 is just enough. 1 Sinister, 1 Supreme Shenying, and 1 Yasi. That's it for the synchros. No Baron. Unfortunately, Baron, rest in peace, got banned in this list. So but they gave us Protos back, so it's like the law of alchemy, right? You gotta, I forgot what the law was, but you gotta give something in order to get something back in return. So y'all see we're playing 1 Typhon. Typhon is very good at breaking boards. 2 Monk, Sometimes you miss the third one, so if you do want to add the third one, you might be like playing around with the numbers. Maybe cut a backshed, but backshed is a very good card of breaking boards. One SP Little Knight and one Shaman of the Tenyi. All it requires is 2 worm monsters. So you might be wondering, how in the freaking world are you gonna be able to summon Protos, activate Protos effect, negating all special summon fire monsters with just Ashina and Adara? And I'm gonna show you, okay? I'm gonna show you. I like to stick to my word, okay? So we're gonna be adding the Ashina, we're gonna be adding Adara. So if you control the monsters, you can special summon this. So we're gonna start out by special summoning this out. Now we're gonna go into the monk. Before you activate the effect, you're gonna want to special summon out the Adara, because then you won't be able to special summon it out. Activate Ashina effect to special summon from deck. So we're gonna special summon out a copy of Vishuddha. So right here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into our Synchro 8. We are locked into worm monsters, okay? So keep that in mind. Whenever you activate Ashina, you're locked into worms, so you can't like SP Little Knight after that or anything like that. So we're gonna go into the Grandmaster Chichao. Now we're gonna add a copy of the Swordsoul Emergence. So with Swordsoul Emergence, is we control a Synchro monster. So you control a Synchro monster, we can add a worm monster. So we're gonna activate Swordsoul Emergence. So we're gonna go ahead and add a copy of the boss monster himself, Archnemeses Protos. Now, before we summon this, we're gonna go ahead and activate Adara effect to add back a copy of the Ashina from the graveyard. Now we can go ahead and go into our Shaman. Shaman effect, we're gonna go ahead and discard 1 to target our Grandmaster. Special summon that. Now what we can do is we control a light, an earth, and a dark. We can go ahead and banish. Special summon now Protos. Now we activate Protos effect, calling fire, destroy our Shaman, and now the opponent will not be able to special summon out fire monsters during their turn. Okay, so it's a lingering floodgate. Okay, so keep that in mind, a lingering floodgate. So very, very powerful combo. That's standard stuff. Adara, Ashana, you haven't even used your normal summon yet, right? So at any point, we have some interesting anti-Nibiru lines, we have some interesting anti-imperm lines. So if you want me to like go like in like an hour-long video on different combos that achieve different things, like anti-Nibiru, anti-imperm, anti-Nibiru at the same time, with Protos. So if you want me to like make like a long form video of like different combos, let me know in the comments below. But that's just a little combo that you can learn, you know, so in case you want to take this to locals or regionals, very strong combo. So but as always, this was Yara here, and I'll catch you on the next video.